Had a record out, Raucous 2000, you know what I mean? Fat Beats. I had that joint out 2002. You know what I mean? I did my thing on the High Times Records on the album that had Cypress Hill, Black Moon, RZA, you know, Alcoholics, people like that. Just been grinding, you know. I had the nomination for the 2002 Boston Music Awards, so I got the album with the Playtime's Over. I had to put that back in. I got that out, go cop that, you know what I mean?
All right, all right.
I play the humble real long enough now. Wherever the humble go, follow that route. Trying to get dollars back, holler back at the world's rap. You calling me that old rap styles. That spit dog whole ass now. Nigga, what is y'all mad about? Sweet with a bra and a shoulder padded blouse. Where I'm from, no one has a house. Well, only a few. I show you how the homeless do. Bostonians with block top, told you pop your phobia grew. Where they pop shots, we won't go to the blue. Matter P squared and Dudley, expand your fears ugly. Fuck backs, I'm all shit, fuck shit above me. But I'll be happy with a wife, 5 kids, married. Life is all good. It's icy, life's all better. It's the price like Bill Cosby, houses or sweaters. One head's better than none, let's get it. When the veteran comes, least expected. Be jetting, peace, just exit. You don't wanna know with me. I mean, really, dog, stop fronting with me. You don't really want war with us. We can take it to the stage or the corner. What up? You don't want to get dirty and shit. Look, dog, settle all your personals with Rick. You don't want to get the love she'll get and all that other shit that'll come with it. Alright?
You know, I love to see, you know, black men succeed because they're making money. I mean, their business is back in the days. Rappers, their business wasn't correct. You could see them. I remember back in the day seeing album covers and seeing dudes with dollar bills in their hands. Album covers with dollars, and it'd be like $10, be just once. And I thought that was ill back. I don't know why I did. Maybe it's that brainwash thing. Now I'm looking at it like, dog, you didn't have no money.
But you know better now. You know that was better. Right. You know that was a prop.
The dudes, the CEOs and all of that, they got their money correct. They started their labels. They started from the bottom up. And if you come from nothing, I came from nothing. You know, a lot of us come from the same thing. You know, they can relate to what I come from. So if you're doing good and doing what you're doing, props to you. As a black man to another, yo, I'm glad you're doing your thing. But artistically, as a rapper, like I was saying before, is garbage right now. Ain't nothing popping to me.
But here's the deal. Now, the thing I've noticed as a black man doing his business, these are the same black men, it seems, that are promoting this garbage. How are they? I mean, if they're CEOs and they're pumping out, I mean, what does that say about how?
Yeah, but these same CEOs, the ones that were truthfully doing what they said they was doing, could be out here, you know, killing somebody. Could be out here stabbing or doing what they was doing before. They could be out here pumping on the block like you know what I mean, like they was doing before. So one thing, one extreme is way better than the last extreme. You making money, you making music that people, I don't know if they love or like, or they're just used to hearing because that's all they hear. But you're just making music. You're not out there doing what you did before. So that's the angle I'm coming from.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming from that angle.
All right.
I'm not coming from like a artist or a rapper on that, in that sense. When I come from a rapper angle, it's like, yeah, it's all garbage. How can you promote that?
How can you promote that?
Yeah, but I can't knock another dude doing this thing business-wise. I can't do that. That's, you know, I can't.
Well, no, that's good because some people do. They want to, you know, and my thing is, I agree. Whether I agree with what you're promoting or how you're promoting, business-wise, I can't knock that either. Yeah, I'd rather you be doing that in the boardroom.
Or doing with you, because some of these dudes live the real life. Some of these dudes, you know what I mean? That's how they got in. They took their re-up loot or what, you know what I mean? That's how they got in.
Right.
So you gotta give it to them. They took their money and did something productive.
Exactly.
I appreciate everybody here, you know what I mean? Even if there's only a few. Check it out. Everything must be some ashamed to tell it, don't swing hot. Who must be trying to catch up, but y'all can't relish. Trying to blow like Frank and Marcellus. Fraudulent fellas, they hollering about the dollars they spend. When you get that money for the holiday in, you can say all that you want, but what you don't. Truth told is a beautiful road that's less traveled. What a Methodist pastor would do. Sex and chick who always sit in the last pew. Caddy was blue, so expensive cause the church cash grew. I call them purse snatches. He serve snatch food to our seeds, so the preacher go preach for heaven's sake. When his dog walk with a collection plate, when parishioners is storm like it's destiny or fate. I ain't self-righteous, but I never be fake. And since I just made efforts to pray. Yeah, yo, shit must change, can't remain the same. Can't stay the same. Shit got to change. You know the deal, can't remain the same. Cause shit got to change. Shit don't stay the same. Shit got to change.
I just wanted to wreck it out. I just wanted to wreck it out. I mean, the money wasn't bad for the single, and for what it did, I got the money that I was supposed to get for what it did, but I still, like, if I had my publishing right, I would still be getting paid from the record. So that's why I didn't have my business right.
So like two things, you think back on that experience, the first, like just being out there. A couple of things that come to mind now as far as lessons learned. If you were going to tell somebody...
Have your publishing down pat. Do your publishing. Copyright all your music. Do all of that. You know, don't let nobody... If somebody puts your music out, you have a right to sue them. So, do your thing. Copyright. Protect yourself.
That seems to be the big thing, especially like you were talking back in the day, like just R&B period. I mean, nobody knew that. They, you know, many of us got screwed. Music-wise, whether it be rap, whether it be R&B, the rock, it just, we didn't grasp that. So that would be the thing. Make sure all that is in order.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. I like a chick with a thick frame and ass is big. Kick a brain just to grab some chips. California chicks carry hips, swaying niggas asking shit. Excuse me, please, can I hear your accent, miss? In my ain't broadcast with the baddest hit. They want cash, sugar daddies and jets. Natty chicks need to come to mass with a gravity stick. See why I got a big fat yo, they matchsticks, Alabama chicks get smashed quick. They want real tight cats, unlike Brad Pitt. My name Rip Hunt, can I come grab your tit? Tickle your nipple just a little till you laugh and shit. Midwest chicks act like they actually strip. Chi-town, you be happy as wit. Ripshop, king of the acts that happen in the sack and shit. New York, Brooklyn got some of the baddest pigs. You an national chick. Where you from, my hand you round stick. Here I come, my hand you round stick. I should from my hand you now play. Yeah, you a national chick. Where you from, my hand you round stick. Here I come, my hand you round stick. I should from my hand you now play.
The radio saturates like 94.5. Like when you have a person saying hip, you know, that's hip hop and it's Christina Aguilera, it's because that's what radio pumps to them. Mm-hmm. They don't know there's an alternative because 85% of the industry is just 3 record labels and, well, I should say 3 corporations, and everything falls under that. You know, there's really 3. I don't know. I forgot. Well, I forgot. I'm not even gonna go into the names. I'm too blazed right now, but. You know what I mean? Everything falls into that. There's a monopolization. So 15% of that is independent music. You know what I mean? They don't know that there's that 15% if all they know is there's 94.5 in Boston or Hot 97 in New York. So what they think is hip-hop is not hip-hop because this is where hip-hop lives. That's their motto. So if they're hearing this is where hip-hop lives on Hot 97 and 94.5, they're going to think that that's where hip-hop lives. They don't know about that 15% alternative independent music, which is really hip-hop. They don't know about that. So to me, it's a brainwash technique. It's more of a saturation. When you hear the saturation of this type of music, like I don't see nothing wrong with a Rich Boy. I like Rich Boy, but I don't see nothing wrong with a Rich Boy or a Lil Jon or this and that, as long as there's a balance.
Right.
Because there needs to be a Lil Jon, there needs to be a Yin Yang Twins, there needs to be this type rap. But at the other hand, there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a KRS, there needs to be a Koofy Rap, there needs to be a Nas, a Jay-Z.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I was coming up, you know, you had Tribe Called Quest, but I was still listening to Live Crew, you know, I mean, you know all that.
There just needs to be a balance, you know what I mean? It just can't be a saturation. I don't see no harm in this type of thing as long as there's a balance, but there's a monopolization of corporations. It trickles down to hip-hop and the artists suffer. You don't hear them dope rhymes, you don't hear nothing, you don't hear the street tales. You know, all you hear is shake your booty. They think there's a party in the hood every day.
Every day, and there's not.
Yeah, there's not. People are dying. It's real out here.
Seen it all before. The greed that will cause a war. Having fiends going all on fours. All fours, the Rothschild. The greed keeps the thoughts on war. So the streets breed entrepreneurs. The police, the long arm of the law. Man, the streets got arms. Not the kind where the sleeves go on. It's the reason why we need call arms. Greed chief ingredient. With a dash from the spit of the gat. Cold and saliva from the fifth in your back. You a driver whose whip got jacked. Got it by a rich talking your act. They hide what was split in their pocket. A big spinner talking the cat. From the street market to each elite boss, calling each shot. They richer than these ballers who rap. If you don't kiss a frog, thinking that you getting abroad, why you listen to these artists who rap? Don't act like you don't know. It's the greed making cash fight, shoot they foes. Greed for the cash, it's a new case show. Now you upstate doing it big. Don't act like you ain't seen those flashing lights or heard the sirens. But those up top will control the whole thing, and they ain't never seen the big.
But then they don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear.
But then I had this conversation with my mom and a couple of other people, and some feel that that's kind of a, you know, there's a bit of a conspiracy there, that they probably should be hearing that, but they're not going to. They don't want you to hear the truth. They don't want you to hear a little bit of knowledge.
They don't. You know what I mean? I mean, they want to categorize you. They want to see you conscious when you try to talk to your own people. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I love my white listeners. I love my white fans. I support them. But, you know, I gotta, what's the word? Loyalty? You know what I mean? Like, my father was in the nation. You know what I mean? I that's the background I come from. So you gotta, you know what I mean? It's
right.
like,
yeah.
You know, I gotta hold it down. You know, I'm not conscious. I'm just a motherfucker who knows a little bit of something.
Right.
You know, I'm a regular dude just like you, but I know a little something. So just listen to what I gotta tell you.
But that little something, especially with your upbringing and with your background, that little something could be a little dangerous, and some folks don't want to, you know.
There's that COINTELPRO. There's that.
Right.
People don't know about that.
But even without that, I take that away and just say, for the fact that even minus that, again, there's still a concern that they want, like you're talking off camera, talking about being dumbed down a little bit. Drew was talking about dumbing down, and, you know, wondering if that's intentional.
To tell you the truth, I had to do that a little bit, because like my man Kevin tell you, I was real wordy. You had to really listen to what I was saying, because my words were like, you know, real like stuff together, and you couldn't understand. I was screaming. I had to really dumb down and lower my voice. I couldn't scream as much. I had to do that because people, I mean, it's one thing to have pure talent and just have pure talent on a track. It's another thing to have pure talent and have it polished.
But you don't want everything to go over somebody's head.
Yeah,
right.
you don't want to have that go over somebody's head.
Now, isn't there a difference between having it go over somebody's head? Because I can hear stuff that's, I don't consider it, it's easier maybe, I don't even like to use the term dumbing down, because some of the stuff to me is not dumbed down, but it's just more palatable, I guess, or maybe just easier on the ears. I can hear a Kanye West, or I can hear some stuff that maybe Common does on the mainstream front, and they're not, to me, is that the difference between dumbing down and then hearing something like, I mean, no offense to them, I'm hot. I mean, to me, there's a difference in that.
That's stupid. Then.
See, that's my point. That's my point. Now,
I mean, you know, like,
because to hear
your
like stuff, no, I could hear different tracks and go.
I mean, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you know, you gotta crawl before you walk. If you gotta feed them, you gotta feed them in doses, because the people are so. Now, Mims is like Whoa. It's like New York, to me, I love New York. I love New York. I love all 5 boroughs, but to me, they lost their identity. You know, I remember years ago, if you wasn't from New York, you wasn't shit in their eyes. Their eyes.
True.
Now it's like, dog, this is why you're not from Mississippi. I don't know. I'm listening. I'm like, are you serious? And he's explaining this. I got to do this to sell records. He's even acknowledging it because he's a Harlem cat, so we know we got to keep it lyrical. But he's basically, anytime you got to apologize in your first 4 bars, something's wrong, because that's exactly what he did when he rhymed, and he's letting you know why he's doing what he's doing, because he's an East Coast cat. No disrespect to the South or the West or the Midwest, but East Coast cats always focus on lyricism, and he was very apologetic in his first 4 bars.
Yeah, but he got the #1 album in the country.
Yeah, he was.
Country.
But that goes back to what I was saying before. I can't hate on him.
Right.
Business-wise, I can't hate on him. He's doing his thing. As an artist, that's another thing. That's yo, it's 2 sides to me. You know what I mean? I'd rather him making money than selling crack.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You must got beef, more than what's stuck in your raw teeth. Motherfucker, you snuffed and bubbled up for your tongue talk, please. Your joints is pure garbage, stank like manure, mixed with urine and garlic. Rip your chips, run your money, motherfucker. What's in your wallet? Much mature quality shit, no poor sausage. Play they beef when you slick talk, dude. I'ma show you how Ripshot do. I do a little 1, 2, we can target and shoot. You get with some popular groups. Niggas stopping and track whenever Rip get the walk in their group. Can't say it couldn't be. Line up the lips after the click. Now that's a straight pussy. I collect bakers and cookies, wearing aprons, disappearing from areas. AK, we're looking at me. Who wants to fuck with us? DL and Ripshop, that nigga from they nuts saying who? Who makes the beast hip hop? DJ on and on, yo shit don't stop. And you be the cast and saw. Can't fuck with us, cut even just go off. Take turns, catch a record, all back and forth. Take turns, catch a record, all back and forth.
So then, at this stage of the game, what can you guys do? I mean, in terms of just what
I'm
do you do to get the
I'm
word
trying
out?
to bring artistry. I'm just trying to bring good music, but I'm bringing it from a real perspective. I'm not a cat acting like I call bodies in my song and say I'm a ghetto reporter. I'm just seeing it real. I'm giving it to you real detailed, as visual as possible. You know what I mean? Just with real good music, real good beats, real good concepts, story rhymes. Like I said, shit for the the sisters to to dance to. A whole bunch of shit. It's a variety on Playtime's Over featuring Cooties, this formerly a made man, Crumb Snatcher, Jason from Special Teams. I had a whole bunch of people on there.
So if you're bringing the artistry, so then once you do that, now the question is, how do we get that out there? How does the artistry get out there without, the backing in terms of media?
Well, it's a long grind when you're dealing with independent, but the money in the long run, I think, is better. It's a long grind, it's a long climb, but it's a struggle. To me, it's a struggle against the powers that be, but if you can succeed, and some people out there succeed, just promote yourself and just put out good music. The masses are hearing.
Tenement buildings, and skyscrapers, killings you can find in the papers, drug dealings, violence major, it's right outside. You swear that the Taliban raised up. Thugs, hookers, hustlers, bangers, whole mentality's dangerous. Same realities in the papers. Editorials talk mad slick, police release hatred. Bigger the peace, then at least can we taste it? American pie, scary to the very inside, like Brooklyn, the very and I'm living in terrible times where terror's in every area of mine. Terror in blue suits, they represent evil. Poison like syringe needles, but it's even flash noise, high plus plenty or teaspoon. Shit talk, feel it hit to the heart. Dog is still out there, motherfuckers getting killed out there still. British streets is hot, just to see it all my peeps on the block still. Where the trees is at, and Papa think that we sat, but still. See, I got to go, so. Niggas bagged up while they gained passports. Heads flown on jet lag, no passport. Street soldiers are blast, they lack remorse. Hold fort like they supposed to. Kibble with niggas, some cats are like postal. Old cats are like niggas my age of fight sunny right from the old school. But the streets changed in the 80s. Heat came, no peace game. Niggas blaze when they beat. Niggas brave when they deep slip talk. Get brave for they beat. Careers they bullets invade they tease. Dorchester is hard raising they seeds. Cats bleed a glance. Bitch niggas mad shook me at pee in they pants. It's a cold world, blocks hot with douse house and folks stay feeding they fans. Sounds not the most, but every region is damn. The hood is the reason we can. Fine. Dog is still out there. Motherfuckers getting killed out there still. Where the streets is hot. Just to see all my peeps on the block still. Where the trees is at. They cop a big fat weed sack, but still. See, I got to go, so. Yeah. The streets watch every move that you make. Cheese for rocks, over maneuver for cake. And rap, now you fool, watch the spoon in the plate. Cause you robbed this the duty to take. Two in the face, makes a coward. Cats mix coke and baking soda. Distribute the product. Famous folks like Whitney Houston get stardust. Niggas dumb out when it's beef, then the guns come out. Come out the mouth and get crippled. Niggas quick to spit from a pistol. Louis from the gat get you wet when it hits you. Don't forget, niggas pen plus pistol whip you. Gorilla snuck, cat slip from the zoo. Black fish with it, 2-2, a pivoted dude. In the right place, the 2-2 is killing you, dude. But in my case, I don't front a killer who do. No fuck shit, you front, you do. They talk. Dog is still out there. Motherfuckers getting quicked out there still. Where the streets is hot. Just to see all my peeps on the block still. Where the trees is at. They cop a big fat weed sack, but still. See, I got to go, so. Thank y'all. I appreciate that.
That jump off is looking good. The interject, the banners, you know. I mean, I'm not too hard on the computers, but you know, certain sites I'm on. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't too hard on the computers as far as my knowledge of it. But I Google myself. I seen the reviews. Mm-hmm. You know, it's looking good.
And the MySpace and all that.
It's you know, it's looking lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
looking
good. That's good.
Go cop that album. It's in stores now. All major chains, FYE, Best Buy, Strawberries. Go cop that. It's in stores. Playtime's over.